Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Air Ride. So in this video I'm going to finish up all of the rest of the city trial, like ridiculous amounts of free run that they expect us to play. So in two previous videos I played for 10 minutes in each one, and then in last video I played another 7, so in this video that means we have, what, 27 minutes less that we need to play? And I think we need to go for 2 hours? So, what is that, like an hour and 33 minutes? So about an hour and a half. Maybe a little longer, because I'm pretty sure the achievement is worded in such a way that we have to be on the ground for 2 hours. So every time we're gliding, it takes away from that timer. So I think the Swerve Star might speed that up? Or I don't know. I don't even think... It's not like travel a certain distance. What it is just stay on the ground for 2 hours. So, like... I mean, could I just, like, do this? I'm on the vehicle for 2 hours, just, like, staring at a wall. And because there's a slope, I can control my ship like it's normal. That's funny. When there's a slope, the Swerve Star kind of behaves normally. I was wondering if that slope going up into the forest would, like, do the same thing. It has to be very specific slopes, I guess. It may be because I was pressed up against the wall that also counted. Some coral here. I wonder if it's the same coral, like the exact same as Sky Sands. I don't think it is. Man, I still gotta get the one where you have to go through all 5 of the rings. You have to get all 5 rings in the sky in a city trial run. So I'm gonna need the Dragoon or the Wing Star for that. I really like the foggy, like... The clouds of smoke billowing from the volcano, like, obscured by the fog that is, like, trying to make the render distance on, like, the shoddy GameCube hard drive, like, not explode. I think there was a time in, like, maybe it was even the last video, where there was a building that was just invisible and wasn't rendering until I was near it. But because it was invisible, I just, like, didn't notice. But it just, like, popped up right there, and I was like, what? Hello, Castle Hall. Let's see, let's do a little trivia. Can I, like, remember? Oh, I looked, that's cheating. City Wharf, Electric Lounge, Green Canvas, Heat Top, I believe, is this one. And then that just goes back to Castle Hall. I wonder who lives here. Heat Top, yeah. But I wonder if there's, like, people who live here. I wonder if Sakurai ever had, like, an intention of people living here. Oh, I wanted to land on top. What? I landed on top, like, a piece of it. I wanted to land on top of the star and, like, sit up there. But, instead I landed on, like, the little ledge below it, which is pretty cool. And it doesn't work here, but that's another thing I need to do, is I need to break the star from the top floor of Electric Lounge. And destroying all the trees in the forest I don't think is an achievement, but I already did that anyway, so... And this part of the city is kind of cool. What does this ship make you think of? It's kind of like a McDonald's arch, but like not sharp enough to be a McDonald's arch. Does the crowd, like... they clap every time you destroy one of these, and they cheer when you... They cheer when you break all of them. Hi, Wispy. I'm gonna leave you alone this time, actually. I will take another look at this, like, diorama. Pretty cool. And spinning is the answer when you're in a tight space and you don't want to fix your angle. Don't need any of these other ships, I don't think. Unless we get bored, I guess, which I probably will. But for the moment, I'll try to stay on the Swerve Star. It's actually a pretty unique scenario to be in a position where you want to... or where you're able to be healed by the lighthouse. Most of the time you're not. Most of the time you're full health. And then it's like, how do I damage myself? You need to be damaged enough to be in the light of the lighthouse for 4 seconds, I think is what the actual achievement is. So that's gonna be tough. Man, get stuck here. I don't know how much that matters. Whether I'm moving or not, I think it just matters whether you're on the ground. Do any of these other ones have doors? Like, how do you even get in these, man? These buildings don't have doors. Unless those are doors. Those are not doors. This building here definitely does not have doors. It's just like a green rectangle with these like triangles with lines on them. This, despite being a building, does not have doors. These look like government buildings or like political buildings, but there's nothing there that would suggest somebody can live inside of it. There's like a cool channel that I think I've shouted out before. Any Andrew. He makes videos that's like, where do all the rivers in Skyrim go? Or like Red Dead, or like whatever. This is the one that does have a door. But this is like a video that he would... It's like a liminal like video game logic video. And that one's probably the one for playing for a half hour, maybe? I don't think it has to be consecutive. Drive for a total of 30 minutes or more. Let's see if we can see the half-hour one somewhere. Here it is here. Free run, drive for a total of 2 hours or more. Yep, that is an achievement. Confirmed. I'm not insane. So just keep going. That's the thing we can do. We can re-roll the sky if you want a different skybox. Could try for like the one that's like a Twilight kind of orange like hue, which is always fun. Getting a pretty sunset appearance. I really want to Let's Play Spyro 2 at some point. I think that the Autumn Plains is like it's like twilight, and then Winter Tundra it's like nighttime, but the sun you can still kind of see. It's like the very end of the playthrough, and that's like symbolic. Or like the clouds are, you can barely see the sun because it's set, but you can still see it because it's at the very end of the day. It's symbolic of you being at the very end of the playthrough, and it's like one of the most beautiful skyboxes I've ever seen. It probably is even my favorite. I think City Trials skybox is cool. It certainly is nostalgic for me, but it's definitely not like #1. I wouldn't even rank. I don't know what my nostalgic tier list would be. Should I make one? I don't even know what channel I'd put that on. Make some tier lists for this channel, I guess. Would that be a thing people would be interested in? Maybe. I don't know. If anyone is like, I don't think anyone's even watching this Let's Play, which is fine. But it's just like, it's not like a positive or a negative thing. It's just like an observation. These don't exist to be watched. They exist for me to like document my journey through all these games that I'm beating. Super Smash Bros. Melee, whenever I play that, no one is going to watch that whole Let's Play. Even the most diehard Melee fans, they're not going to be fucking watching that whole Let's Play. It's going to be like 2,000 frickin' videos. They're going to be practicing tech skill. I'm going to be practicing walking. I need to go to a rehabilitation center because I just ruined my knees on another platform. God damn it. Oh, it's so weird there's only about one. I swear there should be more buildings with doors. Like, these are not doors. This looks like windows that, like, this building also sank into the earth. At one point, you could see more of it. Let's hear the crowd cheer again. I love when Sakurai does that in his games, where you can hear, like, a crowd cheering for you. That was one of my favorite things to do in Brawl, was, like, whenever a character is, like, doing really well, the crowd will be like, they'll cheer for the character, or like whatever. Let's use Lucario's name. They'll be like, Lucario, Lucario. And there'll be like a different cheer for each character. I wonder what Bowser's is. Like, do they like, instead of cheering like, go Bowser, or like whatever, would they say like, Bowser, yeah! You know, would they like try to be like more in tune with his character? Would they give like a more gruff, like, encouragement, perhaps? Not really sure. Well, with that half-hour achievement, that basically confirms that we have an hour and a half left. Well, I'm 3 minutes in, so... Also, I played a little bit before that. So probably closer to like an hour and 25 minutes. Which is kind of sad, but oh well. This video is probably going to be about an hour and a half long. Try to keep thinking of things to talk about. And these remind me of the metal plates I found in my yard back in like 2002, where there was metal shit laying everywhere and I built like a house out of all of it, and then the landlord got mad at me. It's like, why did you leave all these things laying around if you didn't want like somebody to mess with them? It's like, yeah, you can be mad at me for messing with him, like, sure. But, like, yeah, I'm just like a little kid, man. I'm not gonna know that you don't want somebody to mess with things. I'm gonna see something that I think I could do fun shit with, and I'm gonna do fun shit with it, because I'm a child. Yeah, get Goomba stomped, Rock. That landlord was such a mean old lady. She'd always get mad at me, like, for basically anything. I used to like digging holes. And I'd dig, like, these giant, like, 10-foot deep holes. And then, like, she'd be like, "You're such an asshole, quit doing that." She wouldn't say that at all. I don't remember what she would say. She'd always complain to my parents, like, you know, like the ladder of command or whatever. Like, you never hear from your boss's boss, you only hear from your boss. When you do something wrong, your boss has to answer for you. Which always feels bad. Especially when you have a nice boss who, when they get yelled at by their boss, they're, like, really sad. But then they don't, like... They know that it was a mistake and that they don't even need to say anything to you. Like, that's a level of trust that is pretty cool. Like, you don't even even though I got yelled at and I'm sad that I got yelled at, I'm not even gonna take it out on you because I know it was a mistake. Those are the best bosses. I'm deciding that these rocks are going. And then I got bored and now I'm going over here. Oh, man. What is the most nostalgic I am for a game? I think last year that answer to that question would have been Spyro 2. Right now, I don't even know. Maybe still Spyro 2. But it's like... Maybe it was just that nostalgic before. Like, it was number 1, and it was like a mile away from number 2. Like, number 2 wasn't even close. But, like, I'm still really nostalgic for Spyro 2 now that I've done a 100% playthrough of it. But it's just like, it's a lot closer to number 2. Okay, then what's number 2 then? What's my number 2 most nostalgic game? It's gotta be like a Zelda game, right? Maybe it's Minecraft. I think maybe Minecraft. The issue is, like, my recent Minecraft playthrough on the channel has been so, like, soul-draining, like, soul-crushing. I'm taking a break from that, too. I don't even remember the last time I recorded videos from that. Probably, like, a month ago. Because I just have so many saved up. I can take as many breaks as I want. I'll have, like, videos forever. I think I have up till, like, episode 942 recorded for that. You can check the playlist on the playlist tab on my channel and look at the Minecraft playlist to, like, confirm what I just said. There's 942 videos pre-uploaded waiting for the day they're scheduled. So I can take as many breaks in that kind of Let's Play as I want. And, I think that's for the best, doing all these different games at once, even though it's like, YouTube hates this kind of thing. They want you to do one video a day. They don't want you to do what I'm doing, which is like 2 or 3. But I don't care. I am not making videos for anyone other than myself. I'm doing this because it's fun. I'm not doing this to try to... I guess making videos with the intention of monetizing them is still making videos for yourself, but it's just like different, man. I seek to embody what YouTube truly stands for, and that is just uploading videos and random shit of you having a good time. That's it. What did it used to be? Broadcast yourself was like YouTube's motto or whatever. And I truly believe that's like my motto now. I'm broadcasting myself. Doesn't even necessarily have to be anything interesting going on, which is evident by the amount of views this video probably has, which is probably like, I'm gonna guess when this comes out, it'll probably get 2 views in the 24 hours in between this video and then the next video coming out after it. But, like, that's fine with me. Like, it's another thing is that it's fine if nobody sees these early videos, because even though this is, what, like 2 years into my channel's lifespan, I made this channel in, what, like May 2023? This channel is only, it's 2 years old, which is kind of a long time, I guess, but at the same time, I'm gonna be here for a long time. If the first 2 years on YouTube, or the first 5, or the first 10 are, like, not that good for me in terms of, like, numbers, I'm completely okay with that. Like, I am, like, no matter what happens, I'm completely fine with the outcome. Like, if Let's Playing for whatever reason becomes big again, which I don't know how that would happen, because Twitch, I guess, would have to die. Which, I don't know, maybe. So, and stranger things have happened. But, like, if either YouTube... The YouTube algorithm promotes Let's Plays, again, specifically unedited gameplay videos, again, it either promotes those, or it doesn't, and I'm just, like, here in the background entertaining a dozen or so people. Like, I'm fine with that. Either way. Sometimes I do find myself getting too attached to the numbers, no matter how hard I try. It's difficult. It's really difficult to not get attached to them and consider them your self-worth. Like, oh no, I didn't get any views on this video. You know how I fix that? When my video gets 0 views, I click on it myself, watch like 10 minutes of my own video so that it says 1 view, and then it doesn't say no views anymore, and then I'm happy. Even though nobody watched it, it still says 1. As long as it doesn't say no views, I'm happy. Which, I don't think a single video on my channel actually has no views. A few did for a while. There was some in the early stages of the Minecraft Let's Play where the videos actually had, a few of them had no views, and they stayed that way for like over half a year, maybe. A few people have tried to watch the whole Minecraft Let's Play. I think the furthest somebody's ever gotten is like, they watched the first 100 videos. I tried to rewatch it myself when I was really into Minecraft like a month or 2 ago. And I don't even know how many. I think I made it to like part 40 maybe, or was it 60? But yeah, somebody made it to like 100. They told me in the comments that they were in too deep to give up, and then I haven't seen any more of the videos after they commented that getting any views. So I guess he changed his mind, which good on him. It's like kind of the same thing that happened with League of Legends. Like, excellent segue, me. Thank you, me. League of Legends is kind of like a game that I regret starting a Let's Play on, but I really don't think there's that many videos that weren't being deleted. Even, like, I regret starting the League of Legends Let's Play for many reasons that I've already described. Read the description in the League of Legends playlist if you want to know more about why I quit doing that Let's Play, but some things are just not worth fixing. Some things are just not worth the time investment. And it really is unhealthy to hold yourself to, like, I'm going to do this no matter what. Sometimes the consequences are not worth the actual goal. Like, League of Legends is not worth destroying your mental health over to achieve an arbitrary number, or like PNG. That only means something to you. But like, that's kind of the whole point, is that since it's so like mentally taxing to get there, by the time you get there you don't care either, right? So nobody cares, so what's the point of doing it? Exactly. That's a brief summary of why I quit the League of Legends Let's Play. And I think I've matured a lot in the last 1.5, 2 years. Man, can't believe it's already been 2 years. It's been like, what is it? It's March 3rd right now. And I think the first video I published on the channel was like some of the orange juice videos in like June of 2023. Poor Wispy, dude. He's just like a lone broccoli head ass. But like, yeah, that'll be 2 years. I mean, I was looking at one of the videos, like the first videos I've ever made, which is like episode 47 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker from like 13 years ago, which is still up on a friend's channel because I accidentally uploaded it on his channel instead of mine. Oh yeah. It was like an accident that I was really sad about at the time, but I'm right now very grateful that history is like not lost. I'm glad it's documented. So, yeah, let's go up here, why not? Break some more of these rocks. The repeating texture of grass on the floor. Until you get to here where it's a solid brown. But I was watching that Let's Play, and it was kind of like interesting to see. I mean, I've watched that video. There's probably like 60 views on it or something, and I think like 30 of them are me, just like coming back over the years to look at it, to see how I've improved in 13 years. And I really kind of haven't. I mean, maybe I have. I certainly am better at talking, but like, I'm a lot less random XD, I guess. Like, sometimes I say things randomly, but that kind of died in 2014. Like, for the first 2 years on YouTube that I was making videos, at least, I've been on YouTube since 2009. I was just kind of lurking for 3 years till I figured out how to make an account. Actually, 2011, April 2011 is when I made the first account, but 2 years before that I just would have made one, but I didn't know how. And I was like, not really ever pushed by my parents to really, like, when you don't know something, to figure it out. I was kind of just like given the option to give up, which is a horrible thing to teach your child. And now that kind of manifests itself in how I like look at issues where I'm not going to deal with this until it becomes an unavoidable problem. Because right now, if it's avoidable, I'm going to avoid it. I've been getting better at that lately anyway, but anywho. Yeah, I think from 2012 when I first made my first video. Rip my knees. Can I land up here? No. Yes, kind of. Like slippery. But you can land up there. My commentary in 2012 was just like singing. And like horrible attempts at catchphrases and random XD. I think... I'm trying to remember some of the things I said. I think in 2013, I also was trying to do shit like that. I like, swing through the rainforests of, like, an orangutan in Antarctica, or something I think I said out of nowhere. Which kind of took me a while to realize that just saying words isn't funny. Like, haha, it sounds funny to you, but like... That isn't humor. Those are words. Those are words that have meanings that you don't know, that you're just like stitching together because you feel like it. It's the kind of entertainment that I liked when I was a child, though. Like, one of my favorite characters from a cartoon was Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm trying to remember, like, there's like a scene where he's like, if only we had a sack of potatoes. And then Double D is like, Ed, a sack of potatoes wouldn't benefit us in any way. Poor babies. I don't even remember the other stuff he would say. Like, looking at one of those black ink stains that like psychiatrists show you, and they're like, what do you see? Ed's like, butter toast. Butter toast is what I see. And there's like another episode where they're like really hot and they're crawling on the ground. And Ed's just like, gravy. Like, he's just saying words. It shouldn't be funny, but like, I guess the difference is that he's a comic relief character, while there's like 2 other main characters that can like work off of that. Because it's a pretty big issue with comic relief characters. If they're the main character, you tend to hate them. They're like annoying as fuck. When the comic relief becomes the main character, you're just kind of at that point like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, why won't it shut up? It's something that is called comic relief. Emphasis on relief. If something is like not in a short burst that is designated as relief, that is not relief, that is like overbearing. So maybe I'm annoying because I'm the main character of my own story? If only I had supporting characters that were actually the main characters. So that I was funnier. No. I don't know if that's true at all, for many reasons. One, I don't have the random XD humor anymore. I'm sure little snippets poke through every now and then. Another bad habit I had back in the day was just screaming. I watched too many PewDiePie videos, so like, and even some Uber Hacks or Nova videos were kind of like scream heavy to an extent. And I thought it was so funny. The thing is, you can't just like start screaming at something. It has to actually be from the heart. You have to actually like, you can't just like expel energy pointlessly. It has to be like molded. It has to be given direction. So you can't just like... It's the same way with... If you say like... It's kind of like how... You know some words in other languages like Taiwanese or Japanese, like they, depending on Korean as well, I think there's like a bunch of words that mean this, they are said the exact same way, but depending on how they're said, then it's like it turns into a completely different word. I think there's even some words like that in Spanish, but like it's the same way with how you, like, when you are trying to send energy through the internet towards people like that are watching. They're not going to receive the energy if you just like expel it like wildly, like a frickin' shotgun. You gotta like have a nice steady stream. You gotta like put all this, like, the scream skill points into rage or like happiness or what have you. And for many years, I don't really think I got that. I kind of just like flailed around wildly to see what would happen. But then, like, how uneducated I was and how bad my critical thinking was and still is, like, anything that I have learned is over like 10 years of smashing my face against a brick wall, and eventually I figured out that there's a door 10 feet to the right, and I didn't need to do that on the brick wall at all. Brick wall at all, my Dr. Seuss book, which is like, hey, coincidentally, a crossover with Bob the Builder, or Fix-It Felix. I'm a bad guy, but I'm not. We're bad guys, but we're not bad guys, you know? You said the same thing twice, but it meant two different things because of how you inflected your voice. Inflected. If you are inflected, are you a sick fleck? Or are you a... I don't know. Wordplay is fun, but I'm not always that good at it. And this place is destroyed. I fucked it up for sure. Are these like two separate? Yeah, they are. There's two different colored bubble things. I was wondering how they did that. It's because it's two different bubbles. It's not the same one changing colors. It's a nice effect. They did that a lot in this game where they use a simple texture moving in a certain way to make it look like something else. Like even this smoke up here is just like... it's just a texture spinning around. And now I don't remember how zoomed in I was. I wonder if it's possible to get up into there. I would try, but that would take me a lot of attempts gliding at a very precise angle and hitting the A button at a very precise timing, and also control stick movement at very precise timing. And the sooner the video's over, the sooner I'll be happy again. I'm not that unhappy right now, but the video is going to take longer to end if we do any more gliding. So, you know, sometimes this is what life's all about. Just doing something you don't want to do because it'll make you happy. Can't tell you how long it's going to take to do the Cookie Clicker Let's Play. Probably like 6 months if I like spam hard focus on it. Which is kind of crazy that it takes that little time to beat Cookie Clicker 100%. I mean, there's some achievements like the play for a year one that obviously you can't do that in 6 months. Because that one is just like hard capped at like you have to play for a year. But like a lot of the Sugar Lump achievements, you need like 900 of them or something. But if you grind the garden properly, then you can get them like in half the time. But then there's like other ones that just require you to play for like 400 days straight. It's like 270 days straight. If you're getting, like, there's one for getting 2,777 gold cookie clicks, and you can get about, if you're playing all day, then you can get like 300 maybe. Like if you have gold clovers and you're just sitting there clicking them as they appear and replacing them as need be, then you can get like 300 or 400 usually. But it's not like I've done that. I've played for 12 hours and timed it, so probably wrong. I wonder if I can upload. I'm kind of scared. The other month, I don't remember when this was. Might have even been last year in 2024 still. But sometime in the last 4 months, I don't remember when, I figured out how to upload videos longer than 12 hours. And I'm going to try not to tell why. Because I think it's a glitch, and that's the same reason that whenever I've been asking around, nobody has told me why. I had to like delve into the deep bowels of Reddit to find out how people were doing this. But like, man, I am scared that if I do a Let's Play of Cookie Clicker and like every video is like 30 hours, because I'm not doing 15-minute fucking videos for Cookie Clicker, man. Like, I'm gonna try to have as many Let's Plays as I can have the 15-minute video structure, because it's just like how I like to. It's the perfect length for a video. It looks great when you open the videos tab and you see all the 15-minute videos. It is like also a shout out to how YouTube used to be. I really like the long plays that people do now. Just look so uninteresting. While people like Chugga Conroy and Nintendo Capri Sun, they'll still do like 15-minute videos. It's not 15 always, but like sometimes that's the thing, is the game dictates whether the video being 15 minutes long makes sense or not. Because like a game like Cookie Clicker, I could cut all the videos into 15-minute segments, but that's like the equivalent of like, it comes from the same energy that I used to like dispel. Or I did dispel, that I used to expel, where I was like, I think I uploaded like a white PNG, like the screen was all white. The whole video was a PNG of the screen being white. And I uploaded a video of it's white screen for 1 second. And then I uploaded another video, white screen for 2 seconds. And I think I did that for like every second up till 5 minutes. Just to like, because I wanted to have my videos like count. I wanted to inflate my video count. But like, that's stupid. Obviously having a big number, it can be meaningful. At that point, just play RuneScape or Cookie Clicker though. Like, uploading white screens is stupid. Having a bunch of YouTube videos that actually have structure, like things happening in them, is different. The thing is, Cookie Clicker, things take so long to happen. Maybe I could do like several hour-long videos, but at that point, if you're making a 7-hour-long video when the session is like 2 days or whatever, you may as well just like try to upload the whole fucking like 40-hour video. Like, I think the only limitation at that point is just having the video be under. I think the maximum video size you're allowed to upload to YouTube is 50 gigabytes, which I don't think you can cross that, no matter how long the video is. So, Cookie Clicker is hopefully, like, the file size kind of depends on the game, because I record right now, I'm recording all my videos in, like, 7,000 bitrate on OBS, so they're usually, like, it's pretty big. Like, let's not lie. Let's not mince words. The file size is going to be big because I'm recording on the highest settings I possibly can. But Terraria, the videos are a lot smaller for some reason. And what was the other game I'm playing? Explorers of Sky. No matter how high my bitrate is, the videos of those are still pretty small. Like, I think from going from whatever I was at, like 3,500 to 7,000, I think they only went from taking 2 minutes to upload to 3 minutes to upload. While Kirby Air Ride, the videos went from 2 minutes to upload to, when I try to upload them now, they take like 14 minutes. And the videos are, yeah, the last one is a 15-minute video and it's 1.4 gigabytes. So like, Cookie Clicker is a pretty simple looking game. There's like no graphics, right? It's all sprites. So maybe it would be like something like Mystery Dungeon then. Also, I'm probably, on purpose, I'm going to lower the bitrate when I play that game to further help with the file size. I never noticed how huge these frickin' like limit lines are, whatever you want to call them. Like, it's the same size as Kirby. Look at these things. Like, if you actually are on the road in real life, these road lines are not this frickin' huge in real life. Oh, this shadow here. Is this shadow always been here? And Kirby, does Kirby change color as well? He does. Like, the lighting, there's actually, like, lighting coming from this direction. That's cool. It's not just, like, a texture of a shadow on the ground. Man, that's neat. I don't think there's an achievement that's just like play for an hour in free run though. I think all of them are just like drive for a total of this time. Like the 30-minute one. So, dude, I have a random memory of playing Meta Knight in free run and dying in the volcano and having like a stroke in the volcano, and then my mom came home with Burger King and I was really happy. Even though everyone fucking hates Burger King for some reason. I guess because people don't like their food. Mermaid, it kind of looks like... I don't remember the Pokemon. It's like the seal Pokemon from whatever generation the one with Poplio is. Like the third evolution of Poplio. Like this cloud over... Not that one that's like a vortex. Not that one. That one looks like the Wind Ruins. That one. That looks like Poplio's third form evolution. Okay. I want Burger King, man. My palate is so fucked. Everyone says, like, I can't eat Taco Bell, man. That shit, well, it's, like, infamous. If you eat Taco Bell, you're gonna have the shits, but, like, I'm just immune. I'm immune to fried food because I'm so used to eating, like, kid cuisines and, like, Reese's cups. And then, like, chicken nuggets. That's, like, all I lived on when I was younger. So, like... Now, as an adult, like, all the beneficial bacteria in my stomach, my whole gut biome is just, like, built around breaking down fried food. So, like, I actually enjoy Burger King, and I like Taco Bell. And Taco Bell, when I eat it, it doesn't have a negative effect on my stomach. I'm sure if I ate nothing but Taco Bell, like, then maybe we'd have to change my... I'd have to change my tune then, but, like... Who's doing that? Who's eating nothing but Taco Bell? Like, Super Size Me, but, like, Mexican? Mexican Super Size Me. I mean, maybe that exists. I don't know. Is there a video in Spanish YouTube from a Latin American gentleman who is seeking to prove that Taco Bell is bad for your health by eating nothing but Taco Bell? The lighting in here is interesting. Seems to still be coming from the same direction, as if there was, like, the sun up there was shining straight through here. It would make more sense if the light came from everywhere, because, like, this is, like... Yeah, I don't know, you could say that this is lit, because it's indoors. I really wanted to start the Ocarina of Time Let's Play, but I think I'm going to record more Explorers of Sky. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tonight. You know, I might. I might play some more Sky. Because, like, it has been 2 weeks. Get some more of those videos cooking. I mean, what video is live right now? Part 55, I think? And I have till, like, episode 110 recorded. So, I can take a little bit longer of a break from that if I want to, but I don't really want to. I mean, a small break is fine. I think I was getting kind of tired of just, like, the monotony of unlocking all of, like, the different dungeons that require spin to drinks to unlock. That was just kind of lame, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, but I finally unlocked all of them, so maybe now I can... I just have to go to one more. I have to go to Mount Mistral, is what it's called? Mount Minstrel or Mount Mistral, one of the two. It's like the final one that I need to go do, other than Destiny Tower and Zero Isle, which I'm doing way later. Don't even get that twisted at all. Fuck the level 1 dungeons. And Northern Zero Isle and Center Zero Isle, I'm going to probably do that when I'm level 100. That's for the big boys. Those dungeons, they're for the champs. They're not for even experts or intermediates. You have to be muscular to beat those dungeons. At the moment, I think I'm like level 62. I just recruited Dialga. I'm trying to get him leveled up. And, because Dialga's IQ skills are so insanely good. I also really enjoy Roar of Time. It's very fun to use. So, getting Dialga strong would be pretty nice. He's a very powerful Pokemon, too. Although Mystery Dungeon's rules are slightly different, so it's not like Pokemon have base stats. Stats come less from levels and more so from items. So you can really get any Pokemon to max stats. Even like something like Shuckle can be the strongest physical sweeper you've ever seen if you just feed him enough proteins and gummies and you get lucky. Because most of the time when I eat gummies on a Vulpix that has only special moves, it gives me attack. Like, dude, she's trying to be the Rune Wizard from Terraria. Like, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but I'm gonna fucking rain on your parade. You're not gonna be a physical, like, powerhouse, okay? Like, you're a Vulpix. Breathe fire, that is your job. Guess you could lift weights in the corner if you really want, but you're a quadruped. I wonder how the perception works. If you're a quadrupedal animal and you walk on 4 legs, is it like the same as having 4 legs, or is it only like perceived that way because we walk on 2 legs? I mean, obviously they would think it's normal. Like, if an animal was in the position of intelligence that a human was, would they, like, find it difficult to do things that we find normal because they have 4 legs and they have no arms? There is that one girl that I saw on, I don't know if it was YouTube or the news. I don't remember where I saw videos of her, but she was like, she had no hands, she had no arms, she had just like was like doing shit with her feet. I think there was another video on YouTube of this like African kid. I don't even know if he was African. Somewhere not from the continental United States or like South America. It was somewhere from the different continent. I'm not exactly sure the ethnicity of the kid, but I just know he wasn't from America. And this kid was frickin' playing with his feet. I think I might have seen that on Facebook, actually. I think he was playing League of Legends with his feet. And somebody in the comments was like, of course this handless kid is playing Yasuo. I always get the handless Yasuos on my team. Which is just... oh my god, imagine saying that shit, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, almost to 40 minutes. What do we got, like an hour left? Less than an hour, actually. I think the in-game time will be, what, like 125? Or an hour and 25? But, like, the video will be an hour and 35? So, 3 minutes, and then... it's like 53 minutes left. Alright. Whew. Yeah. Back to the earlier topic that I don't even remember if that was in this video or the last one, but, like... Feeding Frenzy, whenever I finished that was like, even though it was only 13 videos, that last video, episode 13, was, what, 9.5 hours of footage that I edited down to 37 minutes? Oh, God. The editing wasn't so bad. The editing was actually kind of fun. I was enjoying editing, which is weird, because usually I don't enjoy editing very much. But, like, as you can tell, because most of my videos are not edited. Like, sometimes they are. But whenever I feel like I've ran out of things to say in this Let's Play, I'll also edit these videos too. I mean, a lot of the Top Ride, I'm probably, like, Top Ride it might even just be one video, because, like, there's nothing new, I think. I think Top Ride is basically, like, the exact same as the normal Let's Play. So I don't know if that even needs to be shown, really. I can probably just do like an hour or 2 video of all of my Top Red footage, edited down, like, just do like a movie, Top Ride the movie. Because, like, yeah. I think the only thing new is just use the blue ship that sucks and I hate. Like, that's like an achievement, is just use the blue ship. All the other ones are just like do the normal shit that you would normally do if you were 100%ing Top Red, so... maybe I'll have something to say. It's a very chaotic game mode, but I probably won't. But, I mean, anything could happen. As I've said, stranger things have happened. Maybe I will have a second, like, tailwind, and I'll enjoy talking about Top Red all of a sudden, but at least right now I plan to not really do too much Top Red without editing. Let's go down here. I never go down here, man. And maybe I need to, like, take a minute-long break. I have been talking for, like, basically an hour without really taking a break. I would not be a very good streamer. Not even just because I never upload, or in the case of Twitch, I never stream, so, like, of course you're gonna suck It's less that your content sucks and more so that you just don't make any. But like, I don't have very good stamina when it comes to speaking, like, continuously at least. Like, I probably, yeah, even now, I haven't even been going for a full hour probably, and I'm already tired, man. I don't know how in 2020, like, I was making, like, I think I recorded Terraria. I had a 14-hour session where I recorded like 210-minute videos or something insane like that. Holy shit. Yeah, and I was like, because on that channel I was doing 10-minute videos, which is like way too short in my opinion. 20 is like a little too long and 15 is a little too short, but like, I could be convinced to do 20 minutes. I could. I think 20 minutes makes things a lot more digestible in the context of playing Terraria, because like I said earlier, it really does, the length of the videos in the Let's Play really depends on the game. Like Cookie Clicker, it makes sense to just upload the long play, like the whole fucking session as one video. It's like an episode. Each session is one individual episode. Well, Minecraft is probably something that's closer to 15 minutes, and Terraria is like pretty similar, but I think Terraria is a little closer to 20, maybe. Maybe even Minecraft 20 would make more sense. But at this point, I'm almost 1,000 fucking videos into Minecraft, so I'm not changing that. There's a few Minecraft videos that are longer than 15, of course. In fact, a lot of them are. I've been pretty bad at keeping those to under 15, but I mean, there's one I think where I just watch the grass grow, and that's like an hour-long video of just like watching the grass grow. Oh my god. I haven't really been to this volcano area much. Kind of stressful looking. Very spooky. Kind of reminds me of Diddy Kong Racing for some reason. I don't remember anything about Diddy Kong Racing. I know there's a very good Uber Nature video. That channel name is so funny. I love Uber Danger's full AD and full AP game, like, videos from back in the day. League of Legends used to be such a fun casual game. I wonder what determines which of the three of these has the opening. I think it's just random every time. Woohoo! The frickin' Swerve Star just drops like Melee Fox. Yeah, maybe I'll take a break for a second here. Everybody, get a drink of water, get up and stretch. Just like swerve our way to victory. I think making the videos be like naming them after the retro achievement names is a pretty good way of making the videos like at least a little bit more interesting. At least they look more interesting, like to the average YouTube viewer. Somebody who enjoys watching, like, I think the only people that would enjoy watching this kind of thing are the people that sleep to it, which, so I guess it's a good reason, it's a good thing I don't scream while I make these videos anymore. Because holy shit, people trying to sleep to this, like, I can't even imagine, like, good morning if you were sleeping to that. I'm sorry. I was doing this as an experiment, because now, if anyone was actually sleeping and I woke them up, comment in the comment section. And in like 10 years, maybe, when that actually happens, because probably nobody's gonna watch this video. Like, if anybody's actually watching this video right now, even if you don't normally post a YouTube comment, like, if you never comment on anything, you just watch stuff, comment right now and just say, like, the letter A. Like, right now, if you're listening to this and you're, like, able to understand what I'm saying, like, just comment the letter A. I'm just curious, like, genuinely curious if there's anybody actually watching this. Because I think there's a lot of people that are lurkers. Because I think, as of right now, I have 265 subscribers, and my videos usually average, like, all time, my average is 30-ish, 35 views per video. But there's, like, some videos that I have that have, like, hundreds of views, so it's like the average, of course, it's going to be skewed. But I think most of my videos now, I mean, it depends on the series also, so it's like kind of hard to average. Before I came back and started doing retro achievement stuff, I think the Kirby Air Ride videos averaged like 15 views. Since coming back, like, the first 2 videos have over 10, but all the other ones have like 1 or 2. So if anyone is actually watching these and not just like clicking on it, and like the 2 views are somebody clicking on it, watching for 20 seconds, and then they like, this is boring, and then they do something else. If there's anybody that actually watches these, say A in the comment section, and I'll heart it or whatever. I think I did click on a February YouTube like summary, kind of celebration thing, or like stats kind of thing, and it said 83% of viewers are like new viewers, and so like 17% of people are people that are like returning viewers. It might have even been 7%. I don't remember. I don't even know. I don't remember what it said in particular. I wonder what all these like little symbols on the outside of Castle Hall are supposed to be. They kind of look like silly eyeballs. Are these supposed to be arrows like coming here? I'm noticing things I've never seen before. Why is it half buried? Makes me wonder how long this has been here if things are buried. Things that are like underneath the concrete are different. Things that are actually like Castle Hall that have sand, like beaches next to them. That makes me wonder, like, how long has Castle Hall been there? Was that built first? Was any of this? Who was this built by? How long has it been here? Where's the water right there coming from? Is it like pumped from deep into under the ocean for hydrothermic energy? Hydrothermic is probably not the right term for that. Oh well, man. I am just happy to be here. And let's go stare at these funny fence textures that just repeat over and over. It's so noticeable. Oh, jeez. My favorite game, Kirby Air Ride. Not even. I was doing like a nostalgia tier list earlier, and I only got to 2. Number 1, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. No, number 1 is Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Number 2 is Minecraft. What's number 3? I don't even know. Probably Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Which, I'm going to play that game really soon. I was going to start that instead of recording Kirby Air Ride. I was going to do the retro achievement stuff later, and I was going to work on Ocarina of Time instead. Decided against it because I wasn't actually in the right headspace. I wasn't sure what I would even, like, say. Because, like, half the reason I'm playing it is because everyone who Let's Plays plays it, and I haven't, so I kind of feel like it's like an initiation, like, alright, I'm a real Let's Player now. I have a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time on the channel. There's like a few of those. And people who haven't grown up with Nintendo games, who haven't, like, been into Let's Plays the way I have, like, back in my day, you would fire up a Chugga Conroy Plays Super Mario Sunshine video and hear him talk about how the trial is a bigger scam than the Louisiana Purchase or whatever. And it's just like a 9-minute video of him playing Super Mario Sunshine, unedited. There's some editing, like he cuts a few times, I think. But that's about it. That's like what I would watch. I would watch Chugga Conroy, I watch Josh Jepson, probably a few other people I don't remember. I know Attacking Toucans, he used to do like versus. He did Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. I remember he did a Super Mario Galaxy race with Donabells, and there was like game show-esque points you could like spend to do a certain thing where the other person wasn't allowed to jump for a certain amount of minutes, or like, and you can only use like a certain amount of them in the entire run or like the entire playthrough. It was pretty exciting. Who else? I mean, Proton John, of course. Like, I go back to like I don't even remember the fucking game. I just know it's like a magic mushroom that makes this girl trip out, and she like is climbing herself. And then there's the "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me" in the background. Some like goofy, "I'll fucking do it again." But like, yeah, that's the kind of shit I'd watch back then. So, at least my perspective is like, if you're a Let's Player and you have not Let's Played any of these games, then you're not an actual Let's Player yet. You're like just starting out. Like if you haven't gotten to them yet, you're still starting out on YouTube as a Let's Player. Like, if you haven't played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, even Skyward Sword and like Return to Dreamland, Kirby's Return to Dreamland to a lesser extent, but mostly those 4 Zelda games. I know a lot of people like enjoy playing Pokemon games. I'm not really one of them. Maybe someday I'll do a Heart Gold playthrough. The thing is, like, I am not going to catch all the Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon to do that. So it might just be one of those series on my channel that doesn't have Let's Play in front of it. I don't do it very often, but there are series on my channel, like Orange Juice is a good example, where the series, you'll notice, doesn't have Let's Play in front of it. It just says the game name and then like episode 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. Right now there's 3 episodes because I just haven't really felt like any more of those videos would be that entertaining. Like, I'm not really discouraged by view counts of videos. Like, if I think the video is entertaining, then I'm happy with it, whether anyone else thinks that so or not. And I think the first 3 videos, maybe not the first one, that's like the first things that I put on the channel, though, just to like have something up when I made the channel, you know? But episode 2 and 3, I feel like those were pretty good. And I just don't feel like, I haven't been confident that I can make another entertaining Orange Juice video, so that's like the main reason I haven't decided to do any more, because it's not like I'm Let's Playing Orange Juice, because like I said, the video titles are just 100% Orange Juice. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Even though the freaking game is called 100%, and I'm not 100%ing it. It's like the one game on my channel I'm not 100%ing. That's kind of a disgrace, isn't it? That is a paradox. Oh well. Never noticed that before. Anywho. Yeah, what's another one? Like Super Mario Sunshine. Other than those Zelda games, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Like, in nowadays, Super Mario Odyssey as well, for sure. I've never played it. Eventually I will. And on the Zelda side of things, similarly, like Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom looks a little worse than Breath of the Wild, but either one of those, I would say, sure. If you don't have any of those games on your Let's Play channel and you're playing, like, Roblox or something, then, like, don't talk to me. I mean, you're not any less legitimate than me. Who the fuck am I to designate that? But, like, I don't know. I'll give you a weird side-eye from across the bar, for sure. I don't know why we're both in a bar together and you're a Roblox gamer. Roblox gamers being in, like, I don't know, I just imagine them being, like, somebody like me who doesn't ever go to the bar. They're, like, a fucking loser that just sits in their room and does nothing with their lives. In this way, we are more alike than different, I suppose. I should not... He will not separate us. Come here, my brother. I may hate the game that you play, but we are the exact same otherwise. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Roblox. I can't really give an honest description of it. I just think the characters look stupid. It looks like Minecraft if it was like in between Minecraft and Lego. Like they had like the elephant and the penguin having a child in Family Guy, and then Noah's like on the ark. He's like, what the fuck is this? It's going overboard. This is an abomination against nature. Like, that's what Roblox looks like to me. It looks like Minecraft and Lego had like a horrid child. 2 times pimpy. Like fucking 2 times Roblox. Man. Looks horrible. Not really a fan of the design. Sorry to say. Alright, well we got, what? 26 minutes left? Ooh. Another thing I want to do, I want to Let's Play a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh games. I really, really like Yu-Gi-Oh. maybe even like the third game that I'm most nostalgic for. Maybe it is an Ocarina of Time. Maybe it's the Legend or the. Maybe it is an Ocarina of Time. Maybe it's Ocarina of Time. No. Maybe it's a Yu-Gi-Oh game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I even hold a little bit of nostalgic love for Eternal Duelist Soul to an extent, even though, like, I don't know, maybe my opinion has changed now, but in 2021 when I Let's Played Eternal Duelist Soul, I thought it was, like, a flaming dumpster fire. It was a flaming dumpster fire that at least smelled good, or something. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It was bad, but there was still things about it that I liked. So, like, I don't know. It was shit, but at least it was, like, a shit that felt good if I was the one taking it. I don't know what, like, analogy to use, but I don't know, man. There's just, like, there's no story. The game is badly translated. You can't even see the cards unless you hit, like, the, I don't even know what it would be on the Game Boy, but on the Xbox controller it'd be the Y button. You'd have to, like, hit a button specifically to look at the card. It would just be like a square, or a rectangle, I guess, that's, like, colored or not colored for normal monsters and effect monsters, like, or, like, spell cards are greenish, tealish, closer to green, and trap cards are, like, violet. But that's, I don't know, it's fine. And it's like the cards you get are all really interesting. Like, I really like the OCG cards where it's like, what's his name? Lajin, that's his name. Lajin, the mystical genie of the lamp, is like the strongest card in the OCG. If you go really far back, I think it was like Hitatsumi Giant was the strongest normal monster. That's why this card, like Dark Artist, has like a negative effect, even though it only has 1400 defense. Nowadays, there's cards with like, there's a level 4 monster called Chainsaw Insect that has 2400 attack. No tributes necessary. And back then, a card with 1400 defense was like considered so strong that a card like Dark Artist has like a downside effect. It has its only effect is that if it's attacked by a light monster, I think it loses 600 defense. Just weird. It's like some 5-headed dragon energy on a card that is so fucking weak, Armored Lizard could kill it in one hit, no problem. But I don't know, man. I have a certain fondness for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, whether or not the execution on Eternal Duelist Soul was good is one thing, but like, at the end of the day, it is just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's playing monster cards and using various effects of the monster cards or the strong attack points of the monster cards or the effects of your spells and traps to lower your opponent's lap points to 0, you know? It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the game we all know and love. And, like, no matter how badly it's executed, it's still Yu-Gi-Oh! So, like, I don't know. I think it's fun. And it's also, I mean, I don't really take this into account when I'm criticizing something, like, I don't care whether your game was made in 1974 or 2024, like, if I don't enjoy playing it, I'm gonna air out that dirty laundry and, like, say why. Or try to, like, if I don't know how to say why, I'm gonna try to, like, figure out how to say why. Because, man, it is really annoying having an idea in your head, but having no idea how to convey it. So, like, I've been trying to get better at doing that. Trying is a pretty strong word, but, like, occasionally I've been trying. I've been trying to make progress in any way I can. So, Eternal Duelist Soul was made in, like, what, like 2000, 2001? I think it was released literally before, like, the OCG made Cyber Harpy Lady. There's a pack in Eternal Duelist Soul with Cyber Harpy Lady on it, but the card didn't exist yet. It was, like, just being made as the game was, like, being coded. Which is, like, that's kind of old, right? Like, I don't think I saw Season 2 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime until, like, 2004. But, like, the original manga was probably made in, like, 99 or 98 or something. I don't know. Wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Made in 96, actually? Because I know a lot of the... In the bottom of every Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, and, like, a lot of the shows even, it says on the bottom, copyright Kazuki Takahashi? What was his name? I don't remember. I just know Takahashi is his last name, I think. Pretty sure, maybe, definitely. I don't know. Oh, God. But, like, the year I remember, it says 1996. When was Pokemon made? 95? I don't remember. I do remember fondly watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and the Pokemon anime, both of them. So, like... both were around the same time, for sure. What is this? Trusted advisor is Mr. Protection. I don't care. Let me watch my virus-filled porn in peace, you fucking douchebag. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Trusted advisor has 2 or 3 derailments for your mental train of thought. How about you suckle on my coccus erectus, bro? Okay, I was gonna say, like, what's going on here? Why can't I go? Oh, there's 1 inch, there's like a 1 inch thing. I can't get up. I mean, the ship is like a fucking triangle, so, like, sure. I guess you're excused from being, like, controlling normally when you're just, like, literally a triangle. Kinda sucks that there's no power-ups here. Maybe in the middle of this video, I can do, like, a city trial, like, thing for fun to take a break. Because, look. 1 hour. Or maybe that's, like... I don't know. After this video, I can play City Trial all I want. I'm already technically playing City Trial, but, like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, play the actual thing. Kind of want to take a break. But, at the same time, I think we should just condense this all into one video, because no one's going to watch this anyway, and I don't really even... I think I've been having some decent topics that I've been talking about, but I also think nobody cares about my commentary. Which is fair. The whole point of the videos isn't even for me to, like, commentate them. The whole point is the footage of the gameplay, is that I'm 100%ing the games, right? So I don't even have to be here. I'm just choosing to be here because I think it's fun to, like, try to be entertaining. But, like, at the same time, there is that element of every video that I make that is just like, you know, would this be entertaining? I don't know. I think who cares? I think the only reason you should care about how long a video is, or like what's in it, is like if it flows well when you're looking at it as like a completed product. And this video is already long as fuck. I think in terms of completed product appearance, the best course of action would be to just finish this all right now, whether or not I want to or not. And it's not like a feeding frenzy or like Terraria 100 hours of footage in 12 hours video. I'm glad that I know now to upload videos longer than 12 hours, by the way. That'll be great. All I have to do is play for another, what, like 17 minutes? That's not so bad. Probably a little bit longer, though, because I've been gliding a bit while we've been doing this. And look, it's already been 2 minutes. It took me 2 minutes just to say that. Man, I wonder if I'll ever be the very best like no one ever was at commentary. Probably not. Because that kind of thing is determined by your birth or whatever. Look at that. It's the same pattern on the wall over and over. It's like cut off over here. Some like Super Mario 64 geometry there. Yeah, this is what I mean. Look at that volcano. Like, that looks cool in the fog. When you can't see the texture, and it's just like the shape of the texture of that cloud. I wonder what these like letters C's are over here in the sky. Are those supposed to be clouds? I mean, there are some weird cloud formations. Everybody take a deep breath. Been looking at the screen for a long time. You know, every 20 minutes you're supposed to like give your eyes a break. So like, let's like give it at least a slight attempt. It's too late for me. My eyes are so fucked from looking at screens for so many years. But I'll still like, let's like try at least to build some like healthy habits. Give your eyes some breaks every now and then. If this is the first video you've ever watched on YouTube and like the first time you're ever using a computer, Definitely at least like every half hour to an hour at most, you'll want to take a break from the computer. I kind of just have nothing else in my life that I live for other than 100% completing my favorite games, at least at the current moment. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've built my whole life around, is just doing this. So it's a little different for me. As long as I don't go literally blind and I can just like upgrade my glasses and see the screen, I'm okay with it. You, however, you probably have like dreams of having a higher paying job or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you do. Seems like what a lot of people do is they want to go to... Young people want to do well in school, do well in college, get cool degrees or big degrees, and then get a high paying job. I think that's all bogus. I mean, if it means something to you, of course, doesn't matter what I say, you should follow that, because it matters to you, that's what's important. Shouldn't listen to what anyone else has to say, because it doesn't mean shit to them, that doesn't mean anything to you. Their opinions don't matter. Which was always really hard for me to accept. Like, I cared so much about what other people thought about me all the time. But, like, eventually I did just, like, figure out, like, over a lot of trial and error, like, oh, it doesn't really matter that this person is mad at me right now. Like, unless it's like a gorilla that's about to beat my head in, like, if this person is, if the worst thing that's happening right now in this interaction is that this person is mad at me, or thinks I'm stupid or whatever, then that's great. Because you know what that means? Nothing has changed for me. Their opinions don't change the physical world at fucking all. I am still the same person, I am still here, and I'm still able to play all my favorite games, have a good time with my friends, eat delicious food, hopefully make people happy at my job, that, like, they're not disappointed in me. I hope they're not, I don't know. I would assume they're not. I still worry a lot, obviously, about what people think about me, but the thing is, like, the output of that input is a lot different. The output used to be unending terror and, like, freaking agoraphobic anxiety of even trying things, because I was so afraid that people would think I was a loser or whatever. Now I care so little about it. I mean, I care a lot in a lot of ways, because it's like when it's somebody I care about, obviously their opinion matters a lot more. But now more so, I'm just like focused on. I've lost my train of thought. I'm more so just focused on the bare, like, simple pieces that I got here. Like, on paper, what have you done for me? Oh, you're disappointed, or you're mad at me, or whatever. That doesn't change anything. If you think I'm a dumbass, it's a thing I get a lot. That's why I keep using that example. Like, a lot of people think I'm stupid, I think. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I get that impression. But, whether I am or not, I mean, comparatively, yeah, I think most people are very stupid. But, like, if you're looking at it from, like, a League of Legends perspective, where you're like, everyone other than Faker and Dopa are terrible at the game, then, like, it doesn't really matter if you're Challenger 1200 LP, because there's a guy in Europe that is 1600 LP, and even that guy's not Faker or Dopa, so who gives a fuck, right? Like, every person other than the smartest person in the world is stupid. Okay. Well, the guy who's the smartest person in the world, like, we still don't have character customization in real life. There's still, like, life expectancies. There's diseases we don't have solutions for. Like, in my opinion, everyone is stupid. I don't care about somebody's, like, inane, like, checkboxes that they expect me to, like, fill. That's unrealistic, man. I'm not gonna... One, I can't read your mind. Two, I don't care about those things. I don't give a fuck how stupid you think I am. Because all of us are fucking stupid, and it's all pointless. I'm just here having a good time. Even at work, where I'm, like, trying my best to get my tasks done or whatever, I'm not, like... There's a certain level that I try to, like... There's a certain level of standard that I try to hold myself to, and I try to get a lot of things done, but also... I don't take anything, like, 100% serious at all. I think even if my life was, like, in peril, maybe maybe then I would, that would change. But unless it was like really fucking obvious that what I was doing was like life-threatening, I don't even think that would really set in. I don't even know if I'd take that seriously. Which is maybe something entirely different, which is just like, I've lived such a soft life that I don't really take anything seriously because I don't know what it feels like to hurt really bad. Like, I went to the dentist for the first time in 10 years the other day, and just cleaning like all the plaque off my teeth, that like hurt really bad. But then there's people that just like go and get like tattoos or whatever, which probably hurts like 3 times worse than that, or maybe 5 or 10 times worse than that. And they're just like, that's fine, just I'll sit here for 12 hours while they do my whole fucking like tap me out. It's just like, that guy, that's like insane pain tolerance. So, you know, I have no pain tolerance, which you think would make me more afraid, but it doesn't. It's like the opposite effect. Pretty weird, huh? Oh, man. I wonder if I'll ever stop Let's Playing. Because it really depends on your perspective whether or not something as arbitrary and meaningless, ultimately meaningless as this, it like is. It's all dependent on your perspective, because like, the only reason it means anything to me is because of my current perspective, where like, I really enjoy this. This gives me a lot of satisfaction and dopamine to do. But like, sometimes, like after I finished Feeding Frenzy or that 100-hour Terraria video, like where I'm just like apathetic as hell and I don't feel anything. Like, I don't feel happiness at all. Nothing is enjoyable. And it's like I'm like that for like a month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, let's say. When I'm in that mood, it's like, yeah, what's the point of doing this? I was kind of getting that point, or to that point, in the Minecraft Let's Play too, around like episode 570. Where it was like, it was September and I had recorded almost 600 videos. And I was just like pushing myself to not quit. And I believed that I couldn't Let's Play more than one game at once. And I thought, if I ever stop recording like 10 videos a day, then I'm just gonna quit. And I refuse to quit, no matter what. I can't quit. And there's like a slight difference between quitting and taking a break, is what I learned in 2023. 2024, I don't even really know. It kind of just whizzed by. I couldn't tell you what I learned in 2024. 2024 was... yeah, it was like a bunch of different stuff at work that I learned that I didn't know how to do before that. I played Vampire Survivors in 2024, I think. Or was that 2023? No, that was 2024. Yeah. I played Vampire Survivors, and I got all the achievements, and then I played Spyro 2, and I got all the, well, not achievements, but I got, like, all the gems and all the orbs. I don't know if there was anything else that was necessary to be collected in that game. But I 100% completed Spyro 2. That was fun. In 2024, yeah, that was in July 2024. And then I came back to Let's Playing in August of 2024 after taking a 6-month break. Whew. Which is why if you go back in my videos tab and look, around that time there's just Minecraft, there's no Kirby Air Ride. I had the videos recorded, but until episode 65 of Kirby Air Ride, I had that all recorded in February. But I still didn't upload them because I thought I was quitting. I didn't want to Let's Play. I thought it was a waste of time. I thought it was just like something I was using to regulate my happiness. But like, how dare you regulate happiness? That's like an alternative way of saying how dare you have fun. Like, I think that's a very flawed mindset. Like, you shouldn't do things that make you feel good. That's stupid. Like, I mean, if you're doing heroin, maybe we can talk about that being maybe bad for your health, but like, I don't know. My biological function is continuing. I haven't been to a doctor in a long time either, so maybe I need to talk to a specialist and they'll be like, you know, maybe 14 hours a day of computer action is, you know, maybe that isn't good for your health. And then we can maybe stop doing that because your legs are gonna fall off. Nah, I'd be like, nah, that's bullshit. I don't need my legs. I could, as long as you don't cut off my fingers, I can still hold a GameCube controller or an Xbox controller or a PS1 controller. Then that is all I care about. Put me like a brain in the jar, put a mic to the brain, and I'll bubble for you. That'll be my commentary in 69 years when I die of cancer or something. I will be a brain in a frickin' jar, still trying to 100% on my favorite games. Because, like, I mean, I hope. That's, like, my biggest problem is I hope I can live long enough to actually complete everything that I want to complete. Because, man. Also, I think we only have, like, five-ish minutes left, and then this video's over. That's pretty cool. I really hope that I live long enough to see my goals through to the end. Because I am going to be one of those ghosts that, like, cannot pass over to the other side because I'm, like, I have unfinished business in this planet. There'll be, like, a residual shape in this very seat of me. Full body apparition of me trying to 100% Kirby Air Ride. Like, man. There's a lot of talking this video. I think it's one of my best performances I've ever done, at least commentary-wise. Not necessarily any of the topics in particular, but like the consistency of how much I've been talking. It's been a pretty damn good showing. I don't remember if any of the 99 lap videos I did nearly as well in those. Is there anything else that I haven't done, like breaking trees or rocks or anything? I think I've broken everything. I don't even remember breaking the coral over here, but it's probably all gone. It's probably all gone a long time ago. Yeah, there's nothing here. I actually really want to play Eternal Duelist Soul again. That's kind of an unfortunate thing that happens is... Do you see how long I held A there and I was still moving? When you're Let's Playing a game and it takes a very long time to complete, and you feel like playing another game, like... You can't just keep adding shit on top. You gotta finish your projects. And, I think when I'm bored of a game, I'm going to take a break and play something else. That's how I'm going to roll on the channel. Much to the chagrin of the YouTube algorithm. Because it wants you to upload one video a day, right? But like, maybe 3 or 4 is about where I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to have 20 different Let's Plays at once. That's just insanity. Gotta draw the line in the sand. I mean, what am I doing right now? I'm doing Minecraft, Kirby Air Ride, and I'm doing Explorers of the Sky, and technically Ocarina of Time. I started that. Technically, I started that because the playlist exists. There's just no videos in it. But I was originally planning on doing Ocarina of Time, but then, like I said, I didn't really know what to add to that. I didn't feel like I could make an entertaining, informative series, which isn't the point, as I've said, but I still would like to do that if I can. Like, if you're not living up to your potential, or not even like doing something you know you could do, then why are you taking the easy way out? And I think a lot of the Minecraft videos were me taking the easy way out. Well, simultaneously, it was like the hard way, because I just like really did not understand how to regulate my mental health. You could really tell in like episode 688, well, you can't because the video isn't live as this video being recorded. Or probably being uploaded. Yeah, the live video of Minecraft is like 603 right now, I think, so you won't be able to see that video. This video will probably be out in like a week or two from... Yeah, probably like over a week from now. Yeah, so it'll probably be another 2 months before you can see episode 688. But episode 688 of Minecraft, I killed the Ender Dragon and I watched the credits and I quit, basically. That's in February of 2024 when I like stopped Let's Playing for 6 months to do other things. And I think that's around when I played Vampire Survivors. And then in May, I believe it was, May 2024, I started playing Terraria again. I played a few hundred hours, and then got bored of that, and that's when I did my Spyro 2 100% playthrough. Really fun game, by the way. Very, like, interesting playing it too, because I hadn't touched it since like 2002, 2003 maybe at the latest. And it's like when you go to a room that you haven't been in, but you remember being in when you were like 6 years old, and the room looks so like tiny. When you were like 6, it was like gigantic. That's like what happened with Spyro 2. Those levels felt so massive. But then coming back when I'm like, how old was I? Like 28, 27? Coming back 20 years later, it was just so easy. So insanely easy to beat the game. Like, I don't know if I had any difficulties at all. I think the final boss, Ripto, was kind of tough. Other than him, though, like, none of the challenges were too hard. I think there was one, I don't remember what the level was called. It's the one with the hot goat girls and, like, the dude's playing the saxophone or the bagpipes, where he's like, and he like breaks the rocks, and then there's like the rock people that are mad at him for breaking the rocks. Or no, they just think his music sounds bad. Yeah, there's like Valley Girl deers that have yo-yos for some reason. There's a challenge. It wasn't really the Alchemist. The Alchemist was kind of annoying, but like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like everyone says that the Alchemist orb is like the worst. Some of the Hunter minigames were kind of annoying. The flight minigames, I guess, were a pain in the ass. But, like, this one freaking charge, like, challenge that you needed to do in, it was to get this, like, last few gems. You needed to charge, like, all the way through the whole freaking level and then, like, jump over this thing that you're, like, isn't immediately obvious that's where you're supposed to go, so you need to, like, trial and error and like figure out how the fuck you even reach this like unbreakable thing that contains some gems. Cause yeah, you're not really getting that. There was one of those in, what was it called? I don't remember. It's like one where there's robot farmers and there's these robot bugs that you're trying to like kill. They're like pests or whatever. I remember there was a tough one in there where like you're supposed to charge up on this pathway, and that like is kind of similar to Kirby Air Ride in a way, where like the charging mechanics are really hard to control, but they're very fun to get a handle on. So once you like start to master the controls, it becomes more and more enjoyable the more you play. But yeah, there was like this road that you're charging on that you're expected to jump off and go down to the level below at a very specific spot, and then go in like a little loop to break this thing containing some gems. Whole point you're trying to get the gems is so that you can, once you have all the gems, you can unlock Super Fire Breath, which lets you break anything pretty much, kill any enemy. Which would, hilariously, that would make getting those two specific tough gem locations. It would be so much easier if you had the thing you get for getting the gems, to get the gems. Could use the speedrun strat to go out of bounds or whatever, but I'm not worrying about that. I think some of the like retro achievements for Ocarina of Time, not even the ones that the site has, but some that I added, those are gonna be really hard. Like, I have one that's literally just like Door of Time skip. I don't know how to fucking do Door of Time skip. I'm gonna have to learn how you do that. I think you do like a weird glitchy side roll, like side hop roll thing, and then it clips you through the wall, and then you have to jump slash at a specific timing. Even ZFG messes up the timing on that occasionally, so like I have not very much faith in myself being able to do that. That's why it's probably going to be the hardest achievement I'm going to go for. I have all the easy glitches, though. I have, as like retro achievements, I have like the Infinite Sword glitch, Bomb Jump, all the easy ones. I don't have Hessing, because like I'm not doing that shit ever. Oh man. But yeah, man, I at some point would like to play Ocarina of Time. I think that would be fun. But there's like some retro achievements for that game that are kind of tough. Other than the ones I added, I think there's one that's like do a 3-heart run, and then you have to beat all the bosses without getting hit once, And then there's like other achievements. It's like beat all the bosses without getting hit on a 3-heart run, while also beating them in like a certain time. Like you have to beat them quick. Those were like achievements that made me kind of like, it started the gears started turning. Like maybe I can't just like put these in my spreadsheet and do them all manually. Maybe I actually will have to figure out how to make retro achievements work and do this legitimately, because you know. I'm not gonna like set a timer next to me to like beat a boss in a certain amount of time and then like stare at the timer to like check the timer to see if I like did what I'm trying to do. But I don't know, maybe that's not as bad as it sounds. I feel like it's pretty bad. Oh, the other thing is just the amount of Kirby Air Ride retro achievements that are different. Like, this is all, like, content we've seen already. This is a stage we've been at for many hours. The playtime of the original 121 episodes of this Let's Play was, like, well, like, 24 hours, 29 hours or something? I don't remember. I could go look. In fact, why not? Like, who's gonna care? If I just go in a straight line and look here. YouTube. 3 people unsubscribed and then immediately like another 3 people subscribed. Alright, we're at a wall. Let's turn around and at least go in a direction. Why did my recent Minecraft episode randomly just get like 120 views? Okay, I guess I'm at 267 subscribers now. Never mind. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, that's another wall, isn't it? I want to go to playlists. Kirby Air Ride. Then we want to go to more. 28 hours, 31 minutes for the original runtime of this Let's Play. Man, that's a long time, you know? And an hour and 31 minutes? That is 6 minutes longer than I thought I would have to do this for. I guess I was doing that just like that much gliding, huh? I was gliding around quite a bit. Because whenever we hear the little achievement ding, that is 2 hours. And I guess we could do some like comment read up section here. Oh, we got Slim Shady commented on episode 55 of Let's Play Explorers of Sky, I think. Flash would be super cool if it was a room-wide, actually. I agree. I think it only works on one Pokemon in front of you. How do you only have 264 subs? Well, because most people don't like watching this kind of thing. That's a pretty simple answer to that question. And then the other question was just, the other comment was just the same person who asked the sub question. They were just like, also, hope you have a good day. Which I appreciate. Why the fuck did this video get, like... YouTube makes no sense. Why does it randomly recommend shit like this? Does it... what the hell? Just, like, ignores my videos for 2 weeks, and then... or probably longer than that. And then randomly a video just pops the fuck off. And I don't know why. Well, that's cool. It's like the recent Explorers of Sky video also got some, they like leached off of that a little bit. Episode 127 of Air Ride only got 3 more. That's kind of silly. But going back towards the thing I was speaking of probably like an hour ago at this point, but it was a topic related to that I'm still very early on in my channel's lifespan. So I think games like this that I don't think are going to get any views no matter what I do, I should probably play them first. Like, even if I don't ever get big enough to monetize my channel, if there's like the 0.1% chance that I get over 1,000 subscribers and I do get over 4,000 hours of watch time in a year, and I'm able to actually monetize my videos, I think that like multiverse, like that version of reality, it has a higher, let's say, likelihood. of occurring if I play all of the games that I think are the least popular first. So, I mean, Ocarina of Time, I think it's a widely popular game, and it used to be a popular game to watch on YouTube, but I don't think it is anymore. I tried to Let's Play Ocarina of Time in 2020, and the videos were very ignored. I think that might be some of the most, like, any of my videos I've ever made have been ignored. Like, maybe it's because I uploaded, like, 10 videos a day. So that's kind of hard to say, but now it's a completely different circumstance, because the channel that I did that on also, it was one of the first things that I did. I think it was even literally, yes, it was the first series that I did on that channel, was an Ocarina of Time Let's Play. So if you're on a new channel with 0 subscribers, something is going to it's going to perform worse, because you have less subscribers. Also, when you upload 10 videos of a Let's Play in one day, that kind of changes things a bit in terms of those videos having a chance of being seen by anybody. That's just too many. I think 3 or 4 is... I think 4 videos in a day is probably, like... And I'll be honest, I don't think there's an upper limit. I think 10 videos is fine, but, like, 10 videos of the same game? Nah. I think if you do 10 videos of different Let's Plays, that's fine. But, like, if you were doing 10 videos and it was all just, like... I don't know, let's give Minecraft as an example. Like, if I uploaded the next 10 videos of Let's Play Minecraft, and then the next day the next 10 episodes, that's too many. I think 1 per series a day is fine. That's, like, the perfect golden area. And if a series was popping off and was doing extremely well, then I think I would consider doing more, but 2, maybe 3. Like, I would put my foot down at 3. Like, I think even if a series was getting like 100,000 views per video, I would probably put my foot down at 3. Because any more than that, you're just going to burn people out. Even 3 is kind of pushing it. Like, if a new game released and I Let's Played it, and like, that series, like, hypothetically, let's say, exploded, I would probably, yeah, try not to make more than 3 videos of that per day. And starting out, of course, I'm going to do 1. But, like, if it starts doing really well, like, it overshadows everything else, then, of course, I'm going to do 2. And then if it does even better than that, then we'll do 3. But, like, it's always a shame when that kind of thing happens, like, where you notice a series on your channel doing really well, but, like, the other series on the channel are cannibalizing the success off of it because, like, YouTube's algorithm sees that some videos are not doing well. And the average of you putting out videos versus people clicking on the videos you're putting out is lower if you put out 1 video that does really well and then 4 more that do terrible. Like, those 4 videos are just like tumors on the video that's doing well. You really, if you want any channel to be successful, you have to only post the videos that are going to get clicked on and watched. Which is why Let's Play channels like mine don't really work. Because I'm not trying to make videos that people want to click on. I'm trying to make videos that document my experience. You see what I mean? So, I've seen that happen a bunch of times, though, where, like, something is doing well, but it just isn't allowed to flourish because of how YouTube's system works. But, like, I think if I uploaded a part 1 and it got 100,000 views, maybe I would stop uploading everything else, because that is a lot of fucking views. But if it was like 10,000, if it was a part 1 that did 10,000, I would keep doing the other ones, I think. And if part 2 did like 10,000 as well, part 1 kept growing and got up to like 50,000 or something, and then part 2 was like 26,000, and then I uploaded part 3, and then in 24 hours it got over 10,000 again, then I would consider, like, stopping the other stuff. But, like, unless it's literally, like, something that could end your livelihood, like, I don't think it's worth caring about uploading too many videos or, like, cannibalizing on the views of another series. And maybe there's some arguments against that, but I really do think that, like, you can just, like, slowly grow, but in order to slowly grow, you would have to not do what I'm doing. And I like doing what I'm doing, and I think doing what I'm not doing makes me sad, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Did that make any sense to a single human being? Probably not. Anyway. Yeah, YouTube always does this. It's because people don't actually want to watch any of my videos. I don't know why it keeps recommending them. Because, like, the video will do really well for, like, 60 minutes. And then randomly, like, 1 minute to the next, it'll drop from 12 views to 0. And then it'll just be 0 for the next, like, rest of time. And then maybe it'll get, like, 1 view 3 months later. From somebody, like, clicking on it out of curiosity. But, like, how it shares things, and, like, it's always new videos. Old stuff pretty much never does well, unless it's, like, a YouTube tutorial, or, like, a tutorial on something, I guess. Like, people aren't searching for weird shit, like, let's play Minecraft, episode 372. Like, that's not something somebody will ever search. Ever. I guarantee it. I'll bet my life on it. I'll bet 20 bucks, which is worth more than my life. You know? It has been an hour and 40 minutes and I still haven't gotten it, so I'm kind of frightened. Usually you would hear the noise. I guess let's check real quick. Free run. No, not free run. We want to check the stats first. Those are settings. Closer, but still no cigar. There it is. Drive for a total of 2 hours or more. Okay, well, I've been driving for what feels like 2 hours. I've been driving for 2 hours in like 15 minutes, so I don't know, just like a little concerned about what's going on here. Let's go on this guy. You know, let's go on the slower guy. And just take a load off. Relax for the rest of the time period here. Well, I hope the random few other people that got recommended my Minecraft episode 603, Thunderstorm Griefs Me. Alright, wow, that was fucking so... I was like a minute away. Well, I hope the new viewers find something they like. Oh, God. Whew. It is now over midnight, or past midnight. That was a long-ass video. Probably going to be like 30 gigabytes or something. Wondering how long it's going to take to upload that. But for now, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked what you heard, liked what you saw. And I'll see you next time.